that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Here's Thompson after the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Adams, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Throw good, Adams. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Vukcevic is checked in. Zion Williamson comes in for Thompson. Johnson, he's checked in for Brown. Christie subbed in for Castle.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Cooper. Stewart with the screen on Christie. Cooper with the bucket. Cooper's got his second basket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Williamson. His last outing, he had 8 points.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Eason with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And Stewart gets it to go.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Adams. Fades. Nice touch on the bank shot.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Nets trail by 3. Now Sharpe. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Again, the Nets for 2. Just 4 seconds left in the first. Here's Christie. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And so the first quarter. And if you're just joining. Group in for the Knicks. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Williamson. Christie comes in for Brown. Miles McBride's checked in for Castle. And it's Adams in for Tre Mann. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Up top, Adams. Defended by Sharpe. Adams, the pass to Sarr. Thompson with it. Sohan's there. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And New York making a change here. Vukcevic is checked in, setting the floor for the Knicks. Thompson is out there with Christie. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Jay. And it's Vukcevic in at the center. And so here is New York following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Here's Adams. A special move before the shot. Adams has got his second bucket of the night.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Christie. To the inside. Adams' shot is off. Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Heat.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
So it's New York now After the basket by Brooklyn. Inside, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And here in the middle of winter, some teams feeling the cold in the power rankings. Others remaining high. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know, with the Knicks, they've been an elite team in the past. We're seeing a little regression from this group, but they can still beat most any team on any night.
Johnson, he's checked in for New York. Here's Robinson after the made shot from Adams. Pass to Sharp. 27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Drains it from beyond the arc. Sharp's got 9 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And he comes up with the deuce. And the Knicks lead by 3.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Pass to Sohan. With 4 seconds on the clock and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. The Nets have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. The first one falls. And so Sohan nails both of them. Got it up. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knicks lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Please direct your attention to the center court.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is...
Well, I think for the Knicks, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away. Do not sleep on them.
And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective. They're hucking it up from beyond.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Shaedon Sharpe really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific. And
one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Cooper. Sohan is out there with Sharpe. Then it's Robinson, and it's Livingston in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. The shot by Thompson, no good. Brooklyn trailing with a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Cooper. Back to Robinson. Now, Sohan. To the middle. Here's Sharpe. Off with the layup.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Pass to Livingston. Back to Robinson. To the inside. Sharpe. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Shaedon Sharpe. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Zion Williamson's checked in for Amen Thompson. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Number 1, the Knicks.
are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Here's Castle.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Sohan. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Cooper. And it's off from three-point range.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Brown, no good. Nets trail by 5. You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Sharp. Pass to Sohan. Right side Robinson. Rebounded by Castle.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
They get it again. Williamson off on the layup. Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. They set the pick. Here's Sohan. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. The Knicks leading by 3. Adams with it. 12 points for him. Pass to Castle. Back to Adams. A rebound by the Nets. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Basket counts. Cooper's got 9 points.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
The Knicks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
41 seconds left to play in the third. And he hits it to tie the game up. He's got 12.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Count the basket.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Brooklyn's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Brown against Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Sharp missing. Jacks up a 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post.
Look for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Adams in for Trey Mann. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. During that break, listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. Now, he wants his team to mix it up offensively. He said, we've been settling for too many threes. Don't be afraid to attack the rim. Challenge their defense. Let's see some variety out there. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And New York, looking at who they've got. Thompson is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Jay. Then there's Christie. And it's McBride in at the 2-guard spot. And Adams kicks to Thompson. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Pass to Sochan. There's the pick. Down low, Livingston. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Got a piece of it. Here's Cooper. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Vital basket there. This is just the time, and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Robinson against Christie. Here's Sharp. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Here's Sochan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
15 seconds. At the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Adams. 8 points from Amen Thompson. 1:21 left in the fourth. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Sochan. That one goes in. Sochan's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets. Big time bucket there.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
Adams finds Thompson. Nailed from 3-point land. Thompson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Sochan. He's covered by Thompson. Sochan, the pass to Robinson. Fires for 3. Frames it from downtown.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. .36 seconds left in the game. Sochan inside, working on Thompson. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Sochan. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Adams. It's on.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Robinson for 3. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Brown out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Sarr. Then it's Castle. And it's Adams in at the point. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The free throw drops for Sharp. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the 1 miss.
Offensive rebound, Adams. And he lays it straight in. Adams has got 22 points. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has. Work, doing everything he can to help his team. Just heartbreaking.
Tari Eason's checked in for Robinson. Pass to Sharp. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 24.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Adams against Sharp. Adams with the screen on Cooper. And the basket by Castle.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Pass to Sohan. It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. For the 3, it's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's Williamson on the assist by Adams. And now a 4-point New York lead. And here are the Nets. Inside and taken away by Brown. Here's Song. He's guarded by Cooper. It's good.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's Sohan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Coach clearly. Feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Here's Brown out to the wing. To the paint. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Nets trail by 6. Here's Cooper. From 13. And it's Sohan missing. Inside, Williamson. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Williamson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks. And Brooklyn has possession. Here's Cooper. Pass to Sohan. Here's Livingston. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Adams' shot is good.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Pass to Sohan. Sharp with it. Shoots the 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low. It's stolen by Livingston.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Pass to Castle. Adams outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. So it's New York picking up the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably.
Bettina, let's go with you. Hey.
So your team hasn't just been winning. I mean, you've been overrunning teams like an offensive tsunami. So what do you think is the bigger spark? Is it something in the team as a whole or in you and your game?
I would really like to give us all the credit, but a lot of these teams are on fraud watch, Bettina. I mean, we're going up against defenses that are supposed to be elite, but we're just running them out of the building. We're just toying with them. You know, it's not even fun. I don't know, you know, if they're scared, if they're choking, but I hope somebody put up a fight soon, you know, because it's starting to get boring. Being able to just score every single time down the floor. Like, there is no defense there. That's not fun. You know, I don't play 2K on rookie. I want a challenge. You know what I mean? Thank you.
Big question for you.
MP. Good game, MP. You earned that one. Feeling you, MP.